I'm a scat man.
Hello YouTube, this is MachinimaLord117 here with my first review of the Ruger 1022. Let's get started here. The Ruger 1022 takes a standard 22 long rifle and has been around for about 45 years. It comes in a couple of models and a couple of variants. So yeah. Let's just start out with why you're getting this rifle. Alright, first of all, you're probably going to be getting it if you're going to be plinking. It's cheap to fire, it's cheap to buy, and it's all around pretty accurate. Like, around like a good, 2 MOA at 100 yards. You can get some pretty decent accuracy with that. It's not going to be as accurate as, let's just say an out-of-shot strike right here. But, back to my point, you could hit a tin can at 25 feet. And plus, it's cheap to fire, like I said. It's pretty inexpensive. If you just get the standard basic model, you're paying about $300. Then, depending on your sales tax, wherever you live. You also have different models like the Target, Compact, Sporter, Tactical, Target, and distributor exclusives. These distributors will be listed here. Mostly every one of these distributors is probably fairly big. I've never heard of half of them before, but could just be where you live, probably out in the Midwest, East Coast, I don't know, West Coast, just maybe goes by state, but whatever. Accessories. Accessories are far vast. Cabela's has just like a half an aisle dedicated to 1022 accessories, from barrels to magazines. They have it all, even stocks. So, look at how many sites have the 11,500,000 for the Ruger 1022 accessories in .29 seconds. That is crazy. Over 10 pages. Cabela's, let's just see what they have, just to prove my point. And plus, these parts are probably not as expensive as, if you're going to get, an extra magazine for, an AR-15, and depending on where you live, they might cost more because of the gun ban, whatever. The assault weapon ban, whatever you want to call it. But, yeah. A lot of accessories for this rifle. Definitely. Alright. Let's get to the pros and cons of this rifle. It's semi-automatic, which you're not going to get incredible accuracy of, but still, you're going to get pretty halfway decent accuracy if you don't upgrade it right out of the box. Depending on what you use it for, you might need to get a different stock, foregrip, depends on what you want it to be. Look at some of these, sorry. Look at this. It has potential here, and Ruger must have been doing something right if they have it for over 45 years. Heck, I even like this rifle so much. It has lots of accessories, like I said. Has conversions. What I mean by that, you could just put a new stock and stuff, and you can make it look like an M1 Garand or a, what do you want to call it, M16, P90, sorry about that, MG42 I've seen conversions for, and the M1 Carbine. They're all conversions, you don't convert it to the different caliber. It says 22 long rifle, but it just looks like it. There's many different models, like I said. You have the Target, the Compact, the Sporter, the Target Tactical, and the Distributor Exclusive, along with many other models, like models for them. Also, it's reliable. If you right out of the box, you know it's reliable. But sometimes when you upgrade it, depending on who you buy it from, I'm not a big pro with the upgrading thing, so I'm not going to suggest anything. But I've seen and heard things, when you start upgrading, it makes it jam a little bit more. It like I said, has many models. It's reliable. It's reliable. By meaning it doesn't jam, and well, yeah, it can be accurate, but you need to have it modified. If you're wanting to get accuracy right off the bat, you're gonna want to and you want it auto loading 1022. Your heart's already been set on it. Get the Target, not the Target Tactical. You can buy the Weaver scope mount for only $10 off the Ruger site. And I think you could also buy rings too for the Weaver, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. It has a long life. I've heard stories of 2,500 rounds through the barrel. And plus, if your barrel goes, it's not a big deal. With the many accessories you have, you can go through like 1,000,000 barrels, and you'll have the gun for a heck of a long time. It's lightweight. Very important thing if you're going to go backpacking with this rifle, or varmint hunting. It only weighs 5 pounds. So, if you're going to do that, this would be the ideal model, the carbine. Yeah, it's pretty lightweight. It's the weight all around. It's cheap to fire and buy also. The 22 long rifle, it's Sports Authority. I've gotten Fiachi ammo, which is really good ammo. Really good. I suggest you try it out in your bolts. 1022s, whatever. For $3 for a 50-round pack. And also the 333 Winchester is pretty good. Out of that 1022, I have to say. But if you're gonna get accuracy, get the Fiachi, I have to say. It's cheap to buy too. Look at the price, about $300. I think that brings us to the cons now. Out of the box, it's not accurate as an undershots. Back to this thing, you're not gonna get as much accuracy. It's a semi-auto. What do you expect? Whoops. It's a semi-auto. It's not what you're gonna expect. You can go through ammo quickly. It has the magazine. And yeah, you go through ammo pretty quickly. Like, I went 3 days going through like 300, 400 rounds. It's really, you gotta if you're on a tight budget with this, you gotta make sure you be very conservative about your ammo. But it's cheap, the 22. So yeah. And besides going through ammo really quickly, that seems to be it. Also, oh yeah, features, I forgot about that. Has a detachable rotary magazine, which makes it flush to the stock. Extended mag release to get the magazine out. If you have a high capacity magazine of 25 rounds, that's really helpful. Gets the mag out quickly. Has a combination scope adapter, hammer forged barrel, polymer trigger guard.